Okay. It says upcoming.
Click it.
Is there anybody out
No, there
there?
isn't. Of course not yet.
I'm gonna do it like this.
Screwed it up. It's been one of them weekends.
We are so awesome. Who do we have watching us? Maybe it's us. I don't really know. So,
Well, hello.
I'm gonna throw that out.
Yeah, we screwed up. I had the live setup and everything in the orientation, and we wound up, when we went to go live, it said turn your orientation on your phone, so that kind of screwed us up.
I don't know what I have going on, but I just, I can't figure it out, so I do apologize.
Hello.
Who do we got? We got my bro, we got Sweet, we got Midwest Mamas. Hey, good to see you. Heavenly Star. Everybody. Welcome to our camper.
Welcome to the camper. Are we camping this weekend?
No. Okay, so we're in the driveway. Does that even count? No, it doesn't really count.
No.
But we tidied up the camper so we would have somewhere lovely to do a little live stream, fill you in on some random stuff that's been going on in our little world here. Let's see. Why don't you start? We'll skip. We'll eventually land on yesterday. Yesterday was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, leading up to.
So since the last live, we have not published a video. A lot of reasons behind that. I'm learning a new job. I love the new job. It's a great job. It's a job, if you love driving, you're going to do pretty good at it.
Hi, Amy.
And I don't mind driving, so I've been pretty much North Dakota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, Indiana. It just pretty much depends on where I'm at. Of course, Michigan. I'm not getting that up in the UP. Within the last 2 weeks, I've already crossed the Mackinac Bridge twice.
This is the guy that doesn't like heights, really hates bridges. Yeah.
So every time I'm crossing that bridge, I'm usually calling her. But yeah, I mean, the job is great. I don't mind it too much. It's a lot of travel. And usually about anywhere between an hour to 4 hours worth of work. Just depends upon what it is. I'm not really going to get into the details of the job or anything. But anyways, Friday night, I wound up taking. I was faced with one of two things: either a 6-hour drive straight home without doing stopping, eating, gassing up the vehicle, taking care of the necessities. And that would have been about a 6.5 hour drive home. So I wound up choosing to go do another service call. It put me about 5 hours away from the house. So we decided to go ahead, and I was going to come home on Saturday morning, which I got home yesterday. And then the little fuzz bucket.
I was out cooking breakfast, so I'm completely innocent here. I had our front door open, which I know better because she's kind of an idiot. Well, at some point, Ed was doing the come-and-see inside of our trailer, and the dog raced out the door, and I had no way of stopping her. She went right out the garage, tried to pull an escapee maneuver yesterday. Gave us both near a heart attack before the eggs even hit the grill. We still ate the eggs. We also ate the bacon. So, if you were concerned, we did eat the bacon.
Bacon makes life good.
So, after we wrangled the dog back into the house and basically scolded the crap out of her, we had some decent breakfast, calmed down, and went about our merry little way. Right? Exactly, Marie. Exactly. So, hey, Dennis. Good to see ya. So after the dog plus bacon incident, we took off to the hardware store to go get a screen door because our garage seriously lacks a lot of airflow, and unfortunately, because of that, our dog has the ability to pull an escapee maneuver unless we had a screen door. So we went to go get a screen door, and sitting there waiting for Ed to get there, and he comes back, goes to open the door, and the door fails to open.
Of the truck.
Of the truck. So there's part 2 of our screwed up day. And then, of course, while he's in a hardware store looking for a door, they don't friggin' have one. The hardware store's an hour away from our house.
We were going there for a screen door, but in return,
Hey, good to see you, Carl.
we got a broken truck door now.
And still no screen door.
You have to roll down the window, open it up from the outside, roll up your window, and then close it.
Not real functional for the up and coming snow and ice season that will eventually show up.
We're gonna replace that. I'm gonna take, after this live, I'm gonna take that door apart, look at the cable, measure it, and get a cable ordered. So next weekend when I'm home, I'm gonna get that replaced. That's kind of been the downfall. We had a trifecta.
Yeah. So it's just like, really?
Dog tried to get out. The door broke on the truck, and then we couldn't get a screen door for what we wanted for our back door of our garage. And in return of trying to grab a little squirmy, I wound up bouncing on the ground pretty good to tackle her. I scraped it up pretty good. It was bleeding pretty good, and I didn't really notice it until I was in the house, like trying to catch my breath and running some cold water over my head. But I was like, all of a sudden got up and looked, and
same.
Oh boy.
They have a linkage cable that's like $16 on Amazon, so it's probably not. Oh my God, it's a D. Hey D. Noise. I spammed him then.
Oh, did you?
I'm a spammer.
But yeah.
We had technical difficulties initially, so we
it eventful day yesterday.
Yeah. But the dog did not actually fully and completely escape. She just tried. And yeah.
I wasn't too pleased. I had her back in. She was almost going to come back in because if you start running away from her, if she sees it, she'll come running. So I got pretty much to the front door of the house, because you got to go through the garage door. And then Mitzi stopped out and goes, "Where's she at?" And all of a sudden, she was right there at the threshold of that garage door, and then turned around and bolted again.
And she is one quick little dog, just for the record.
So here
She's
I go
not
again, running.
A slow dog.
But the thing is she didn't run like she ran before. Like before, she was running for her life to get away from me. This time, she just ran down to the corner and just like, "Hey man, you coming?"
Just to be a pain. She was a stinker.
And then when she was up by the road, I tackled her little butt. I'll just say that.
And by the way, she is just beyond the camera, snoozing on what would be our bed. We're on hers because it's a little roomier over here.
Yeah.
We did a live one time with Sweet Acres, and I guess UK Medic popped in and happened to notice how we looked very squished up there, and it was only so the dog could come and go. But bottom line is, it was pretty funny, and we decided, well, this is a little bit more comfy over here, so
yeah. But anyways, as for camping, we haven't been doing much camping because, like I said, the new job. But we've been talking, me and her.
Hey, Timo.
We're going to see if we can't work out some camping dates. That's something that's near and dear to our hearts. That's why we bought this wonderful little trailer that we have. But we knew right there before
Hey, Sabine.
June, which is our anniversary in June, at the end of June, we both knew that we were having some issues, and I needed to do something to correct the job, and I just happened to land one after we went on vacation. And I kept saying, we can't afford to go on vacation, and she said, we need to go. Well,
we needed a reset. We really, truly needed to just,
it worked.
Get it together and reset everything that was going on. We were literally riding the struggle bus. We had so many problems last winter. It was a downhill slide. And between having credit cards being terrifying and everything else being terrifying, it was just a matter of, we need this vacation, even if it's the last one we take, because we have to move into our camper because we can't afford to live where we live,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was rough. It was crazy. It was not. We had a great time on our vacation. We really did. In fact, we still have a grip of footage from our vacation that still needs to be edited. We'll still stick it out there. It will be completely out of context, but maybe we'll give you, some summer in the winter or something like that. He's kicking me.
Kicking her off camp so she doesn't.
Kicking me.
So nobody sees it. Anyways, there's a lot of videos, and the reason why there hasn't been any new videos is I'm traveling a lot. I'm not gonna really say how long the drives some of them are, but she knows how long some of them are, and then by the time I get to where I need to be, I'm pretty beat.
He hits the pillow and face plants,
and that's about it until the morning, and then I'm back at it like 7. It just depends on where I gotta go. 7, 8 o'clock. But
oh yeah, totally. D, next season will be super epic because a lot of things are gonna.
You won't believe.
Seriously improve.
Yeah, well, D, we'll talk offline, later. Today's not a good day for me, just for the simple fact of I got to take the door apart.
Amy has a good point there.
Not disordered. What?
Amy has a good point there. Can't Mitzi edit videos while you were away?
Huh.
I think so. Yeah.
The problem is that laptop goes with me.
This one does, but the other one doesn't, and the other one doesn't.
Have all the intro files, so I have to put them on there. But that could try that. We can test her editing skills, but we'll see.
So I do everything but the intro and the outro, and ta-da!
We'll figure it out.
It's been done before. We also throw together some GoPro stuff on occasion, and
she takes care of the GoPro.
I'm the mistress of the GoPro. I know that sounds kind of shady, but I'm kind of shady too.
Thanks for the positivity, Amy. Everybody needs positivity in their life.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we're
positively loving the air conditioner in our camper right now because it's nice in here. It's super warm outside. Don't you think?
Yeah. I kind of seen what you wrote, Timo. It was, what do you say?
You need a cheesecake. Just say, yeah, I agree. I fully agree. You need a cheesecake, D. You always need a cheesecake.
No, the only reason why we really use intros and outros is because of our last dog. And a lot of the times we don't say it enough, please like and subscribe, and that's my way of ensuring that hopefully maybe you've seen it.
But we don't always tell you that there's bloopers at the end either. Yeah. So, bottom line, as far as
if you make it
as far as the bloopers go, if you make it all the way through the like and share, there is oftentimes some pretty hilarious bloopers, and I do recommend sticking around for those because they are. We do some randomly incredibly stupid things. There's also been videos that we've just said heck with it and not even edited it out because
we just
the ultra dumb. At least one of my cooking videos, we just ran with the dumb because it was kind of continuous dumb and funny. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. Oh, you know what, Timo? We're actually both at editing. We're both decent at editing.
Yeah.
We're kind of lazy.
Well, I wish I could say.
And he's
lazy.
really super busy. So, where the machine that's doing the editing is his personal machine, and yeah, we'd have to shift some things around, but I think it's possible.
I could back him up through Power Director, yeah, and that's what I use. Is I use Power Director.
That's a great
for
program.
all my editing.
It's a great program.
I love it a lot. I mean, you can see some of the videos I put out. If you watch some of the early videos to what we do now, it was Power Director from day one, and still Power Director from now. So I actually do love editing. It makes it really nice because you can do fades and stuff like that. And
I've actually been enjoying the edits that Timo's been throwing out there too. The Bax movie was fun. Yeah, I really thought that was cool.
That good.
With the various frames around the outside, that was very genius. That was genius.
That was good.
That was well done.
Yeah,
you've got some mad skills, friend. I can't watch enough of your stuff.
I mean, if you watch a video, and it's a hard one to watch, because even just thinking of it now is just making me, kind of tear up about it. But when our dog Pepper passed away, and it was in February of a couple of years ago, so you'd have to go back through. There's actually a TV on the wall behind us, and it's green. We green screened on the TV, but it was a really good video we done over a past dog, Pepper. And it just weirdly turned out the voiceover that we did for that video.
I got you, mamas. I got you.
It was one that she did in a different room, and she had no clue how I set up the pictures and everything just lined right with everything she was talking about at the time. And I think that was our first and last, and probably our only voiceover that we'll ever do on a video. That was a heartbreaking one.
It's called Rough Times. I mean, and there's a reason. It's like grab a box of tissues and if you're, I just absolutely loved that dog. She was such a doll. Hey, Brooklyn. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, that's one video. I mean, grab a box of tissues and watch it, but our editing skills actually worked out and turned out really great on that one. We had both things to say on that one. But anyways,
are you taking off, Carl?
It's been fun.
You have a good day.
So yeah, I want to get.
Hey, Dave Stuff. Amy, good to say hey.
I agree with you, Amy. We're gonna get her into some editing. Looks like my upcoming week isn't going to be too bad, so I should be
take care, Carl.
Get her maybe start working on some editing. But as for, I when I get home on the weekends, I'm pretty extremely busy because I go and take care of the grocery shopping and stuff.
We actually hired out our lawn care because neither one of us really cares to do it anymore. Our lawnmower was kind of a hunk of junk, and Ed wanting to do it versus wanting to do it good, it just got to be too much.
No.
It's like, nah, let's just hire this out, and so we hired it out so that we don't have to deal with it anymore.
I liked what we got, so I already paid him in advance to do the next session because I'm only asking for two mows.
Well, Dave, welcome to Central Illinois. How you doing? You world traveler, you.
But
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Yeah, as for camping, I mean, I really wish we could have been out doing a live and having a river backdrop behind us.
That sounds like me. I was connecting the lives from.
Somebody's at Walmart, right?
Yeah, that's Mark. Hey, Mark.
I got a list.
Walmart.
I got a list and it's on my phone, but we're using my phone.
We'll send that over to you. We have stuff to get.
Yeah, if you get a chance, pick up all the stuff that I'm going to send you. and send it over to me. I could really use it. But anyways, I gotta run the Aldi's too, and it's like they're both right next door.
Yeah,
so,
can you stop at Aldi for us too?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'll just run and pick up everything. That's kind of what I got to do after we get done with the live here. I'm gonna wind up not in this order.
I'm glad you visited today too, Dave. Thanks.
I gotta go take the truck apart to get to look for that how long that cable's gonna be. I gotta go over to our storage shed. I got some stuff I need to put in storage shed from my work, but I gotta make room for that stuff. So yeah, I got a lot on my plate still to do. Mitzi's gonna stay home with the dog and probably wind up watching some other lives, reaching out to other people,
playing some video games.
That's what she likes to do. Video games, yeah, that happens too.
It happens. It happens when my hardware doesn't freak out.
But yeah, 90% of the times, if she's playing a video game, she's also watching a live, or at least doing some.
Or yeah, I usually end up running somebody's stuff.
But you also still check in when you hear your stuff like
pop
that,
into lives. And what do I play? I like to call it 7 Days to Stardew Valley, and it's kind of a comical thing because I'll often play 7 Days to Die, and I end up being this ridiculous farmer, and I'm fighting zombies. It's really messed up.
So she plays actually Stardew and 7
I do
Days
play
to
both
Die
of those games, and I end up kind of twisting them up.
I'm when it comes to video games, I'm not really a big fan of them, but I do play.
He plays 7 Days to Die.
I have an Xbox.
We play some Forza.
I'm in my higher 40s, we'll say.
I'm older than dirt.
Yeah, she's older than dirt. We'll admit that. We ain't gotta say the age range for her.
I'm older than him.
But we like to play video games once in a while. My go-tos are 7 Days to Die and
Forza.
I like racing game, and that's about the only one I can handle is Forza 5, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
We both have Xbox One consoles.
We have janky old Xbox One consoles. They've been through.
Gotta upgrade hers first.
A few things.
Because she's home more than I am, and it doesn't really make a difference to me as long as I can still play my games. You know, sometimes you gotta.
You are not wrong, Amy. You are not wrong.
Yeah, they are consuming. That's exactly why I don't like video games. And
that's why Ed doesn't play them very frequently, because he feels like he has just wasted.
I wasted time and
4 hours, trying to build a house.
I could have done more positive things out in the world, and that's actually why the job that I took. It's actually a positive thing doing what I'm doing.
It's a good job. It really is a good job. The company reaches out to him really well. They take care of him.
Yeah.
They let him know what's going on. They say, we've got a service call in this area. Are you willing or able to do it? Can you squish it into the rest of your stuff? And he has a yay or nay kind of thing. Oh, hey, thanks, Timo. Good to see you.
But yeah, I've really enjoyed what I'm doing. She doesn't mind it all too bad.
No, actually, I was asked, I bet you really miss him. And I go, yeah, I miss him, but I also appreciate the fact that he's out of my hair when I'm trying to do stuff. Yeah. So I actually am able to just like go on these weird projects. So, I can't stand it when I have anybody underfoot when I'm cleaning. I hate it. I don't want you to watch me. I don't want you to tell me what I missed. So I have a tendency to just not have an issue just ripping into a room when he's gone, because I know he's not going to undo what I just did or tell me what I missed. That one little dust bunny that's sitting right there because I saved it for him.
But yeah, we've been
hanging out. We do the thing. We figured out how to do this right after we got married. It's funny because we literally met on the internet. I lived in a completely different state,
Yeah, nobody's ever heard how we met.
Not a lot of people actually know that. We met on the internet about 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And
what were we doing?
I'm not going to talk about that. It was fun. We were in a chat room.
In a chat room, kind of almost like YouTube, but not
different.
Video-wise.
It was the same, but it was different. So
if you guys know what IRC is, Internet Relay Chat, it was basically
it's still out there. It's just a text chat room, right? Oh no, it was still creepy back then. Trust me, Amy, it was still creepy. We have stories. We have some hysterical stories about creepy, and we might have been partially involved.
I thought she was a guy, and she thought I was a girl.
No, it was the guy that introduced us. His name was Lil Borg, and I thought he was a chick. And my name was Skitzer, and he thought I was a dude. And you know how the internet can be anyway. You can be very, very anonymous.
Yeah.
And after we got talking and realizing that is like the weirdest chick, that is like the weirdest dude, we all like came out and went, nope, you are absolutely incorrect. And lots of laughs were had. And when it came right down to it, it was just like the fact of the anonymity is the reason why I selected the name I used. So yeah, the internet's been creepy for a really long time. I've never been shy to it. I've walked that slippery slope more than once. And I mean, we stay out of the BS now, but back then we'd started. So
yeah, I think it was in 2005 was when I took my first vacation and went out west.
Yeah, he came out to Utah and actually met me. And
but we were already video chatting beforehand, so we
we already knew what we were expecting. We met up in a different state, and yeah, sorry about that, Shane. We had epic technical difficulties because we're like that.
Sorry.
We're techs and we still do stupid on the regular.
But so, anyways, yeah, I mean, we met, and then since we met, we pretty much got along pretty much good together.
Good to see you, Shane.
Now we've been married 13 years. So, I mean, what more can we ask for? We're happy. We enjoy life. That's why we're here. You know, but we talked over kind of the weekend about some things and how we can get back out there camping, and I think that might be doable. Could be a little rough on me, could not be a little rough on me, but I think it would actually be more of a benefit because it would help out two ways in one. So,
well, okay, Chris, what happened is we went on our first live and it was coming up as vertical and we couldn't correct it, and then we flipping broke it.
Yeah, I broke it.
So
I couldn't restart
we had to just like nerf that one altogether and start a whole new one. So anybody who ended up not finding their way here because of our whoops, sorry.
But if you want to go back and rewatch,
I mean, you can rewind it and stuff.
That'd be sweet if you rewatch the video after we get
well, we don't mind if you read
it. Because we're not going to go.
Yeah, we just had some stupid. We're
not going to go long. I was projecting maybe about 45 minutes to an hour, but we can end it pretty much any time between now and an hour. It's just it's been weird being this busy, enjoying what I'm doing. I feel like I'm making a difference out there in the public with what's goes on in some retail stores. I've ran into some hard jobs. I'll admit that.
Can you just use two buzzwords that everybody in this planet would know, like loss prevention is what
it's pretty much what
doing.
I mean, it's our company itself is actually in two different divisions. They're in the banking division and also loss prevention. I'm in the loss prevention, and I'm out there doing field service calls, doing some installs for our company directly instead of them hiring subcontractors. And subcontractors sometimes don't give you some of the best work.
Yeah, Dave, I'm kind of hardcore with the wrench.
I'm not a subcontractor or anything, so not my game. Because I like what we do in our channel. We get out there, camp, we have fun, and
Yes.
that's what we're about. If you're here, because you got questions on camping, don't hesitate to send us an email, or something. If we that's really kind of why we started doing these lives, but. She's been out there actually meeting a lot of people and making some interactions with people, and I love it. I love seeing
Yeah,
different
generally
people.
when you see somebody in a live and it just comes up as AFrame Daydream, I would have to say about 80% of the time it's me. Every once in a while Ed will poke in, but he'll usually announce that it's him.
But yeah, it's very rarely. Very rarely.
We'll have to work on that one, Chris, just because I'm going to have to yoink the footage from him and stuff.
Or if I don't do one.
Because yeah, it's been more than a minute. We still have stuff left over from our vacation. We have
the snake video was, I think, the last one.
Yeah, the snake video was was good. I mean, that one was super cute. Doggo pretty much narrated that.
And I actually have some pictures and stuff from me traveling around. I actually have taken that I kind of wouldn't mind just to post. But I'm trying to think how I'm going to do them. But I know she's been putting some of them in a community tab.
Yeah, I threw a couple of pictures up on the YouTube community, just so people could see how awful he has it and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some awful times already. I've already had to drive in some pretty dense fog to go to a job that was only like 20 minutes away, but still, it's enough. And then battling deer. I see a lot of deer, and they're big white-tailed deer. Haven't seen any bucks lately. I swear Michigan has
lots of ladies.
Yeah, Michigan, they have slow deer. They just feel like they're just kind of mosey across the road.
They're entitled Bambis.
Yes.
They just kind of do whatever they want, and I guess people let them.
But yeah, I mean, where I grew up in Pennsylvania, we were used to deer all the time. I hit a couple deer before in Pennsylvania. When we were married, we actually hit. She almost tried to hit 14, but we only hit like one.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that was pretty scary that night.
But yeah, it's just been a whirlwind lately. But anyways, we're ready to get back out and do some camping. I just got to do some talking with my work, and I think if that can negotiate and work out pretty well, I think we're going to get back on the road and
do some stuff.
Hit some campgrounds, because I'd love to be home on the Thursday so we can already have the campground scheduled.
I want to try and get my telescope fixed. Yes. Which decided it was going to have a major malfunction during the eclipse. I'm glad I wasn't wholly counting on my telescope for the eclipse, because I guess in the end I still had an amazing time. I absolutely loved the effects of everything being in the smack in the totality zone. It was super cool. So,
while we keep talking here, let's just do this real quick.
I
promise I won't end it.
Don't break the thing. Oh, well,
forget that.
That didn't work.
That woke up.
Come here.
Come here. Get up here.
Come here, Pumpkin. Come on. Oh, it's a dog. It's the dog. Everybody loves our dog.
You're tangled up in the microphone.
Most everybody loves our dog.
Yeah, she's been kind of the star of some of the lives, or some of the shorts. If you've seen the short that we did yesterday, that was when I pretty much got home. I was pretty much beat when I got home, but yet still, we went and took care of things last night.
Bigfoot was in the chat, Dave.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, Bigfoot was in the chat, so.
Yeah.
It's super funny though, Dave, because there's a couple of campgrounds that we've gone to that had a lot of silhouettes of good old Bigfoot, and we always try to make a point of getting a random photo op with, Bigfoot silhouettes. In fact, when we were at Cooked Forest apparently, like the week before we were there, they were having some sort of a Bigfoot festival or something of that nature.
Yeah, in one of the towns, yeah.
And yeah, it was kind of wild. It seemed like a good time, and I'm like, man, we missed it by this much.
I just happened to see something Midwest Mamas wrote. I wish that was something I could do, pull a camper with me, but I got a company car. I got a company credit card. And I got all the good necessities, and everything I need is in my van.
Camping video games. Chris.
So that's kind of why
we haven't even taken the camping.
I would actually really love to, pull a camper. She really doesn't care for driving the truck much.
No, I just don't like backing the truck much. Yeah. I can drive it just fine as long as I don't have to back it up. I'm lame sauce. What can I say?
Could you drive it with a camper attached?
That I would have to give it a go. I'd have to see. Follow you up the freaking Upper Peninsula.
Xena thinks you got it. You got it.
Cherry Charms. Good to see you, girl. You had me laughing my head off the other night. I was supposed to be sleeping.
So, but yeah, between this thing when I get home, she's a crazed maniac for about like 15 minutes, and then she rests. She's good. She just hasn't seen me. So yeah, yesterday's short. That was pretty much happy to see me, and that's the way she pretty much sits. Honestly, she doesn't know how to sit like a dog yet properly, but hey, she's only 2. She still loves to play with that thing. That tail.
Yep, she thinks her tail is really entertaining.
That's how she lets us know she's going to go to the bathroom.
So freaking cute. That's funny kiss.
But I really don't know what else I got to say except for little dog
she
here.
Is a baby.
Tried to escape yesterday, if nobody heard. We did catch her
for a second.
We did catch her.
Yeah, she got all the way next door.
Yeah.
And we were absolutely having a freaking heart attack.
Yeah, by the time I tackled her, I got skinned up pretty good. I was bleeding pretty good, but I'll live. As long as this thing's here, it makes life better. Makes life
Look at the camera and just show off how totally beautiful you are, you little brat.
No, she's going to chew.
Yeah, she likes to munch on Mom.
We call it toddler mode.
Mom's her chew toy.
But, yeah, between that, truck handle break-in, hey, and then not finding the storm door that we wanted for our garage, didn't make things any easier. So that was kind of a bummer.
Oh, man.
Hey, stop.
Guess what?
Somebody
decided to mow. Didn't that happen the last time we were online?
You gave him that letter. He probably read it and is going to edge. Stop. Sorry, guys.
I told him to be quiet. I thought it was a bribe. Apparently it didn't work.
No, it
Maybe he's
didn't.
going the other way.
Well, the person that we hired out to mow our yard, we paid them, and I wrote up a letter about edging and stuff like that. And I think he's edging our yard. He didn't really have to do it today.
No. And I'm not worried about it anyway. It's not going to be super loud in here anyway.
But she's going to bark because she'll be able to hear it. Sorry, I'm just watching her.
Right?
She's getting ready to go off.
If only, Terry. If only.
Come here. Sit. Sit like a good girl. See, we all can be in this shot, right?
Midwest Mamas, I did enjoy your video on the air show. That was good stuff. It's been a long time since I've seen a good air show. I think I missed your last one, but that was because yesterday was insane. Just in general. I saw it drop though.
There's a lot of Bigfoots.
I know there's a lot of Bigfoots. Bigfoots are cool. Dennis is definitely a cool Bigfoot.
Yes.
And friend with lizards and things.
Anyways, the day is young here. It is what, like 2:15 or something like that? I have no clue.
If that clock is right.
On my
I don't
computer,
know.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know what time it really is.
Yeah.
I'm not paid enough to pay attention, so I just don't.
Grocery stores that are worth getting something like Walmart or Aldi's for us are about 20 miles away.
Anything larger than that is about an hour away.
Yeah. So we went an hour away last night, all of us. And this
Yeah,
little...
we take the dog to the hardware store, so she doesn't eat the house.
But she got good stuff out of return. We went to a Sonic. We went to a Sonic and we wound up getting her a whipped cream cup that she really, really enjoyed. She wanted another one too. I don't know
Yeah,
if
she
deserved
did.
it.
Yeah, she did. Like we went to Sonic and had some din din, and we ordered her a little pup cup. And don't get me wrong, it was pretty small in relation to some of the other ones that we've had at other places.
But after her
But I
shenanigans
mean,
that
she was
pulled
being
yesterday,
a little turd yesterday. So honestly, hey, Rich.
hey Rich, how you doing?
Anyways, after her shenanigans, she definitely did not deserve seconds, but she seemed to think that she needed like seconds and thirds and everything else.
Yeah.
Salute to Rich.
Yeah, she didn't need anything more than what she got after that little try to run away episode, but not as bad as that first time she did when I was out in the country with her. So we'll take that for granted. Maybe the next one won't be as bad. That's how I can always hope.
Ooh.
It's been 2 years later.
Yes, I hope you can record at Midwest Mamas. That'd be awesome.
What?
She's got an old training coming through town, hoping to get a recording of it. That'd be neat.
Oh yeah, cool.
I'm definitely a train fan without a question.
Speaking of which, you're doing the Thresherman's parade, and I actually think it's today or tomorrow.
I think it was today. It might have been today.
Was it today? And they do. They have steam engines that they bring in. Yeah,
Oh my goodness!
they're
Yeah, that's
hauling
crazy.
them on a truck, but they're active working steam engines. They're just not in gear and moving, of course. But the steam is still pumping on the engine. You can hear it. You can see the stuff move. It's just it's
And then
put in neutral.
and then they blow off the horns, which is just
which
like
is really impressive.
loud. Like the very first things that usually come through are some ear doctors, ear, nose, and throat doctors, and they're like handing out earplugs to everybody, and it's rather funny because you'll watch people go, "Oh yeah, that's probably not a bad idea." And if I'm not mistaken, the first time that we went to see it, we did indeed use the free earplugs because it does get very, very loud. It's cool, but it's loud.
Yep. We enjoy that because that was back when we were doing photos.
Mm-hmm.
We just went just for the heck of it, check it out and snap photos and see what we produced, and actually produced some pretty nice photos.
The pictures turned out really nice.
They
really
also did some photos for bars. Not for bars, but for musicians. Musicians at bars.
We've been part of a crew of people that did a couple of music videos for a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And
we did some music videos. I'm going to say at least 2.
We did 2.
100%. It was me and her and another
couple people.
Another couple people that helped out on it, but mostly ours was the main footage.
That was fun.
That was way fun. And sweet, we know who we're talking about.
Those videos actually were really, really, really fun to do too.
Yeah.
They were fun.
Yeah, one was shot in
basically
Tennessee.
one we got recruited to go down to Nashville, Tennessee and party all weekend and film the whole mess. And I had
crazy.
2 GoPros that had waterproof cases, and there was a pool party, and I basically grabbed the GoPros and pitched them in the pool and let the kids have a heyday. The kids made magic. and the rest of it was just a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. And then the second one was basically the weekend right before the big plague rolled through.
Yeah.
And it was like a last hurrah. And I know Chris was there for at least one of those nights full of shenanigans.
She was there for one of the videos.
Yeah, she was there for that night of video.
That shooting.
Yeah.
Video.
And there was just like a lot of stuff going on. So, like tiny little bonfire to Gimondo fire to tractors to, yeah, you name it.
I think somebody's got to go to the bathroom.
Hey, don't wipe out the fan, Miss Dog.
Hey, oof, you get no bark.
No.
No bark from you.
No
bark.
misbehaving.
I think somebody's got to go to the bathroom. I think we're going to wind up probably calling this the end. I do appreciate everybody that came in just to sit here and listen to us babble and say why we haven't been doing what we normally have been doing, which was releasing videos more often than doing a live. I am so sorry, but
pardon our naughty dog.
Yeah. We do enjoy.
Terry, we are not right in the head. That, I'm sure, is why I was enjoying your live the other night, because, well, you know. But yeah, we have a tendency to just let whatever happens happen, and it's oftentimes a really good time. We've had the camera be spun around. We've had the laptop almost eat the ground. We've had a variety of shenanigans on our lives where, yeah, it's just whatever happens, and we run with it. If it goes, great. If it's lame sauce, I'm sorry. It happens.
Well, the last live, we had a live where Xena spun the camera around and everybody thought that was funny.
Oh, that was hilarious. It was hilarious. I'm like, I really apologize if anyone got sick, but yeah, right? Right? Oh, yeah. So.
Yeah, she's wanting to go out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I had to leash this thing up.
Yep, the dog is getting a little crazy. Hey, Dave. Good. You're just rolling in and we're almost done, friend.
Yeah, you're going to have to rewatch.
Yep, you're going to have to hit the rewind, dude.
Yeah, because it's, we're about 48 minutes in, and we're just wrapping up. The dog needs to go take a pee.
Oh, yeah, Xena so totally needs her own channel. She would be an internet superstar. We just don't have time for that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, she's funny, but
that's why we've been. I think Mitzi's been doing as many shorts as she's been doing.
Oh, please do, Terry. Please do.
You know, just to fill in for some of the gaps, and we've actually been balancing out pretty good on the shorts. You know, 500 views means a lot to me, even though it's only like a 30-second clip. It's just, hey, you know, somebody's watched it. You know, that's what really counts to me. But yeah, I enjoy, you know, having each and every one of you, you know, come around, support, and stuff like that. I know we dropped some numbers. It says we have 9, 10 in the chat, but we have 14 likes. If you haven't hit the like on this video yet, I would appreciate it. But we've been having good times though. The hole that we were in, we're not in the hole anymore, and we've been doing less camping. That's the hole that we're in now.
Yeah, we found our way off of the struggle bus.
Yep.
You can still see the bus stop from here, but it's not. I mean, but the bus is full, and we don't need to be on it.
It doesn't stop at our stop anymore.
Yeah, we don't need to be on it.
That's good.
So life is on the upswing.
But now
finally.
we just need to get back
It just took some serious struggling and figuring it out and dealing with a weird little dog.
Yeah, but now
So.
now that the worst thing is we want to get back to doing what we
Oh, that's the
really
shorts,
intended to
Terry.
do.
The shorts just, my dog is too hilarious, and
Yeah.
sometimes they just get legs and take off on their own. I don't have to do anything. Other times I wonder why I even bothered to put it up, and then 2 months later it's like bam. So yeah. Okay, Dave. So yeah, we were talking about our dilemmas of yesterday. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Just literally between no door,
dog trying
no
to get
way
away.
no way to open the truck door from inside unless you're on the outside, and then the dog trying to run away. It was like, wow. Happy freaking Saturday, people.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Sunday, right? So.
Is it Sunday?
Yeah.
I came home yesterday.
All day.
Usually I come home on Fridays, but Friday night, if I was to leave from where I was at in Michigan, I was going to get home at like 2 in the morning. So I chose to do a service call and then move on from there and grab the hotel, and then drove home Saturday morning when I was fresh and awake about 6 a.m. Eastern time.
But here's the other part of it. On Friday at some point he goes, would you mind if I stayed out for an extra night? I'm like, as opposed to driving from Detroit in crappy weather, and like there's storms and it's like severe thunderstorm watches and potential and I'm like watching all these weather nerds out there, and they're like flipping tornado stuff, and I'm like, no, I'd rather you stay in the bottom of the hotel somewhere, because
I mean, it was from the original spot where I was up in Petoskey, Michigan, and it was a 7-hour drive. Or I take a 2-hour drive, go do the service call, and then go to a hotel.
Wow.
So going to the hotel was more of an option, and taking your service call, because when there's a service call on my workload and I don't do it, I feel like I'm not doing our company a justice. Because like I said, I like what I do. I do like what I do. But anyways, guys, we're going to get it cutting out of here.
Because I'm out of coffee.
She's out of coffee.
The dog needs to drain some coffee or something. And
I actually need to get going and do some things. And
yeah, we got
up on an hour. And normally that's as long as we normally go anyways. Thanks once again for stopping by. It means a lot. But we're hoping within the next week, maybe 2, we're going to see a video or 2 come out. So I'd love to see that.
Hopefully, something.
I think we can make that happen.
I mean, I took some real cool storm videos, and we've got camping videos. We kind of have everything all over the map as far as stuff. There's like driving videos that are comical, but like amusing,
Take care, Dave. Yeah, and if we didn't get to see your names, we do appreciate you stopping by and saying hi to us. I'm sure Chris Sweet is
I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I appreciate Sweet throwing the shout out over on her on Maureen's chat, and I know Maureen will be popping by. So hi, Maureen. Because I know you had stuff to do, and you'll hit the replay crew.
If you missed this live because you had the other live link,
sorry.
We do apologize. I know we kind of mentioned it at the beginning. There was a screw up. But if you made it this far, rewatching the video again, thank you. It means a lot. It just gives us some more watch hours.
Easy now.
And this whole thing, I better get it out of here before it decides it wants to bark.
Before it takes out the tripod.
Nope.
Yeah. So.
You can whine, no bark.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Sweet. Let's see. Thanks, Savage Dave. Midwest Mama's Adventures. Dennis Bigfoot. Maria Pure and Shrimple. I know Shane was in here from Hertz Koi. I believe, let's see, we had Dave Stuff in here.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, yeah, we definitely had blah, blah going on.
With Dennis Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good guy. And he likes lizards and turtles.
And we had some of our family in here.
Yes.
So, hi to you guys.
Hi, fam. Hi, friends. Hi.
Zena's saying hi, but she's saying it in a
Xena
high-pitched
is
voice,
being
and I'm
naughty.
not happy with it right now, so I do apologize, guys. You need to zip your lips. She told me, didn't she?
Yeah. Sorry, her
Alright.
dog has attitude.
Guys, we'll see you later. Zena says bye. And, shut up. Jeez almighty. And I'm gonna hit
Peace.
this. I gotta hit this X button up here.
And you guys have a great day.
Later. Can't hit it fast enough, can I?